Your narcissistic parent has been confusing you, your mind, causing chaos in your life, causing health issues for you ever since you have been a child. They have been sending you mixed messages, and they have been abusing you and neglecting you. And also, they have been brainwashing you and gaslighting and manipulating you into always feeling guilty, into overextending yourself, into being an adult when you have been a child. And so they have caused you inner child wounds, inner child trauma, childhood trauma. And they have caused this to you by neglecting your feelings, your needs, and who you really are as a person. They have failed to raise you to be a stable adult who knows their worth, their value, and who they are and what they are here to do with their life. So you might still be feeling invisible, like you are not in touch with yourself. You can be suffering from these symptoms because, if your inner child is still wounded, you have that trauma within you. So it's important to acknowledge this. They always made you work hard for their validation, attention, love, care, support, and approval that you have never really even received from them. This is of course a unique situation, what your parent has done to you, but when it comes to narcissistic parents, usually they have no idea what real empathy and love are and what real authentic communication and boundaries are. And so that is why they also cannot be teaching you anything about these things. But of course, as an empath, as a highly sensitive person who you are, a starseed, earth angel, human angel, a God's chosen one, you have a lot of strength and power and love within you. And so because they have been sending you those mixed messages, they have failed to raise you properly. They have failed to give you the authentic love, support, care, the real empathy, the real kind of support that a parent is supposed to provide for their child. They have failed to do that, and instead they have caused you chaos, confusion, trauma, deep, severe psychological abuse. So it's no wonder if you're still struggling with these issues, communication issues, for example. You feel invisible and you feel like your soul is lost. You feel like there's a big part of you that is lost. Well, that is a natural feeling because of this. So this paradox has happened all your life. If your parent has been a narcissist, if your parent is a narcissist, that's, on the other hand, they have given you some attention, some love. But on the other hand, it's been fake. And it has not been enough. The support has never been enough. And they have just created this trauma bond that you have been basically stuck with them. Maybe you're still stuck with them. I hope you can set yourself free, because you're the only one who can do that for yourself. So I hope you find the strength and the tools, and I'm here to help you do that. Of course, if you're interested in working with me. But if this is still manifesting in your current life, in your current reality, that you are still repeating these patterns with them or with other people, it is a clear sign that Your trauma still needs healing. Your inner child still needs your attention and love and care and support and healing from you. You need to be able to release these energies. It doesn't mean that you fully forget them. I don't believe that we ever fully forget these things, and we're not supposed to. We're supposed to become just empowered to really be our own selves, like I've been doing for myself my entire life. So this is important that you support yourself. But now, as an adult, along with the fact that you have to learn how to support yourself, to heal your trauma, is also that you have to understand what has happened, because you have been so blinded by them. Maybe you have still been blinded by narcissistic people, because that is what they create. They create that confusion, that chaos, that trauma, that pain, that turmoil, that emotional abuse, maybe physical abuse. They cause so much destruction. And that is why it's important to really understand and know what has been happening. They have caused you to be the parentified child, that the roles have been twisted, that they have been acting like an immature 5-year-old, while you had to be the adult, doing everything. So it is a very twisted setting. And I hope that you see it clearly now. And as I said, I'm here to help and support in my one-on-one calls and everything that I've created, so that you can learn how to really support yourself, to take care of yourself, to become empowered, so that you can actually liberate yourself from this and to fully be yourself. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out and book a call with me and check out my services. In my work, in my one-on-one calls, if you choose to book one or join my coaching program, we will go through everything that you need. It will be tailored to your specific needs, to your specific situation, and it will be, of course, confidentially working together with trust and authenticity. And so you will know what you get when you work with me. And, you know, I'm your fellow sister, fellow empath, highly sensitive woman. And so I have a lot of tools that I can help you with. And we can go through your self-care routines, healthy boundaries, your relationships, your life in general, your work life, career, money, whatever the issues are that you are still battling with. All your life, they have made you feel like you are never enough, like no matter what you do, or no matter what you say, or anything is never enough, that you are just never good enough, that you always need to be proving yourself and over-explaining yourself and seeking validation and approval from others. So this is a very destructive pattern. And I hope that you can release this once and for all. And yes, I'm here to help you. So let's work together and let's be releasing all of those survival patterns that are destructive, all of that traumatic energy from your life once and for all. So get in touch. Because there's no point in you suffering from these old issues anymore as an adult. You never should have had these in the first place. And it is so unfortunate and sad that this has happened to you. But that is just what we have to accept. You know, what has happened has happened. And we cannot change the past. We can only change our present life and affect our future. And we should always be creating our lives and our future in a positive, loving, safe way, balanced and peaceful way, because that's the only way to go. We cannot be thriving and healing in chaos and confusion and in toxic environments, toxic energies, and carrying trauma within.